Hello and welcome to Snapshot Day, Snapshot 24W06A. And today, the main attraction is this wonderful new item called the Wind Charge. I was not expecting something like this getting added, but it is so cool. Okay, if you throw these, they make a little like wind explosion. But my thought went to this. You can launch yourself with them. They're so cool. If up here I've got a little 10 block gap jump, and obviously you can't make that, but ow, if I don't fail the jump, I can make a 10 block gap jump, and that is so cool. And if we come over here, we've got a little 4 block tower, of course. Bam, easy jump it. Something you might be thinking is, oh, maybe if you use jump boost, you can go even further, but if you give yourself jump boost, you jump too high, so the actual wind effect doesn't affect you. It makes it redundant. And another cool thing with these is if you time them right, you can also negate fall damage, which is really cool. And they can also, of course, like the actual breeze projectile itself, affect redstone based things. These can only work on you actually have to directly hit the target blocks for them to activate. And they can also affect stone buttons, unlike a bow. Of course, a bow can only turn on wooden buttons. Oh, but obviously unlike it won't permanently switch it on. But yeah, now we've actually got a projectile which can affect stone buttons, which is sort of interesting. And also another thing that's interesting is the range on this thing. Like, I generally can't tell how far these things go because they seem to like unload after a certain point. So like it's like a very straight hit. And if I just obviously the explosions are just like the breezes, they can affect things a bit away. And of course these are dropped by the breeze mob itself. If we just put this guy here. Oh, I put the top doors here just so it wouldn't be trying to annoy me. Okay, so yeah, they're dropped from the breeze itself. It's around from 4 to 6 can be dropped from them, which is it's a good amount. Obviously, it's going to be difficult to farm these. That's what I'm personally thinking. It's going to be difficult to farm these due to the breeze only spawning once every 30 minutes from a child spawner. Of course, this can be increased by having more players around it, I assume. And also having more trial spawners that spawn breezes. So I'm assuming people can make decent farms for these, but they are going to be slow. And something obviously you can do is you can have these things shoot out of dispensers. Oh, it seemed to have quite a low angle there. Of course, it'll hit you, do a little bit of damage. Something disappointing I have noticed is if you're standing on the dispenser, it won't knock you upwards. You have to do like a little jump and then it'll knock you upwards, which is pretty fun. Something I do need is my sword, because I want to test these on these guys, which it doesn't seem to do much damage. And it doesn't seem to do much knockback either, which is a shame. The knockback on these things with actual mobs does seem to be quite low. I did try them with a horse, and unfortunately, it did not do... Oh no, I'm taking damage. Yeah, they don't seem to be a very good weapon either. I did try, like I was saying, I did try these with a horse, and unfortunately, you cannot launch horses in the air. Just the player. And again, these things don't seem to get thrown up very high either. Maybe you have to try and aim it more towards the feet. Yeah, I'm getting some decent height if I do that, but otherwise they don't seem to get launched much. It's just a good keep off me to one sort of thing, I guess. Again, these do not seem to do much damage either, so I wouldn't use them as a weapon really. But you know, it's definitely a fun projectile to have. It's just a shame again that these don't do much damage. And also don't do much knockback unless you hit them with the feet, I guess. I'm gonna finish off killing these guys because they're annoying me. Up to, they're definitely an interesting item though. Okay, onto the wolf. These cool guys now have double the health from around, I believe it was 20 health to 40 health, or from 10 hearts to 20 hearts, which is pretty cool. So if I hit him with a netherite sword, he might actually be able to survive 2 hits, but I don't want to kill him just yet. I don't want to kill him at all, actually, but they do have much more increased health, which is quite nice. They unfortunately have lost their reduced damage to environmental damage. So now they will take the normal amount of damage of any other mob from environmental factors such as berry bushes, fall damage. These will now do the right amount of damage to compensate their health increase. But another buff they have is to receive double the healing that it was previously. So in reality, you just have to feed them the same amount of meat. Nothing will be obviously changed. It's obviously they've got double the health, so they didn't want to make it so you had to use double the amount of meat to heal them. But something we are unfortunately have to do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think a wolf would have been able to take that many hits from a netherite sword before. I'm sorry, wolf. It was for the science. It was for the science, wolf, okay? It's a sad day. But moving on to a mob I don't have to kill is the armadillo, because they... Oh, I said I didn't have to kill them, but I am going to have to hit them. Okay, so going on to armadillo changes. If an armadillo is hit, it will immediately hide. Which is, yeah, I believe before they used to go into a panic state, and if you saw there, they also have some new animations and sounds. They will also, if we can get it to do it again. Oh, is it gonna? Yes, it pops its head out to check for see if danger's still around, and then will like pop itself back out. I'm assuming if it's around hostile mobs, it will go hide back into its shell, but around the player, it gives us a second chance, I guess, which is nice of them. But yeah, they've got some new cute animations and some new sounds for rolling up. It's a little hard to tell because it's a little hard to hear, but there is a noise. I'll be quiet for when this one does. It's very subtle, but there's a new noise there. And yeah, these are some small changes. They're nice. I like the little popping out the ball, it's popping its head out. It's really cute. Onto one final thing is the trial chambers had a retexture. I really like this top texture now. The bottom texture is still the same, it seems like, but the new top texture is really nice. It's the same on the unpowered, on the used one. The new textures are really nice. I'll show a quick before and after, so you can compare them. Lovely little comparing. And finally, to end this off, there's just a few notable bug changes, really. Baby armadillos now actually make the proper sounds, which is great. For some reason before they weren't making sounds when eating. Ghasts that are made invulnerable with commands will no longer be able to die from projectiles being returned to them. Another bug is armadillos that have no AI will no longer roll up into a ball. Okay, that's about it for this snapshot. There's some really cool new features. I'm really excited for the wind charges. They're such a fun new addition.